Hey guys, I have some exciting news today. So I have developed a new specialty certificate that will allow not only PTAs, but PTs, OTs, occupational therapist assistants to provide well care services to the complex senior. Now guys, this new certificate is a specialty certificate for rehab professionals that are licensed, allowing you to be able to work outside physical therapy with the complex senior in a community that help residents stay in place and stop the current functional decline that leads to poor quality of life inside these facilities for these residents. And I'm talking about these residents that are in assisted living and independent living facilities nationwide. Guys, there is a huge disconnect with the availability of well care for this population. Now, we've all seen the decline. We've seen a client in physical therapy or occupational therapy in an assisted living or an independent living facility discharge, and we teach them and we teach family a few exercises, right? We try to give them some exercises that will work for them. And we really, really work hard to be able to provide everything that we can within the time that insurance will allow us to do. But we hit a wall to where we only have a few visits and we can't get these people to where we want them to be to help them avoid falls and devastating declines that are going to impact their quality of life in this facility. Now, these exercises that we give on that discharge date, they can't be followed by family because families, the sons and daughters or the grandkids they're busy. They're their own lives. And the resident doesn't see the value in doing these exercises because let's face it, guys, going and getting ice cream and going to activities and socializing is way more fun than staying in your room and doing those 7 exercises that we prescribe at the end of care. Now, what we see on our side as professionals is that general decline over time. We always think, well, these people are getting older, or many of us are surprised when we see that person in a wheelchair thinking, oh my God, why is Sarah or Joe in a wheelchair? 6 months ago, I had them walking down the hall, and why can't the aide walk with them? Why can't somebody take a second and walk this person every day? But guys, let's face it, those are unrealistic expectations, and only we hold the solution to be able to help this population. Now, I want you to challenge yourself and think about this client and what they truly need. Now, if we can't give them the care that we want to be able to give them under insurance-based guidelines, and we can't expect the family or them to do their exercises to keep themselves strong as they get older, and we can't expect for them to really understand that they need to do strengthening or mobility or stretching, then what can we do as a profession? And I challenge you guys, I challenge you to think that, is it just age that is causing them to decline? Or is there something that we can actually do to assist these people to avoid that decline? I think we can help this population a lot. And we have good baseline skills. We have the passion to help these people, but most of us try to help these people within the confines of insurance. These people totally deserve the care, but insurance, they're not here to pay for those services. They're here to help people live. They're here to be able to provide catastrophic care. So if we want to provide more care, it's simply not a covered service. It is time that we establish reconditioning programs for this population. And since COVID, guys, there have been an increase in weakening-related aging deterioration that has come from disuse, aging, and post-hospitalizations post-COVID. And we're seeing this increase in our senior population right now. And we're seeing this in weakness and general decline in this population. And that needs to be addressed with a proven well care formula nationwide. And I spoke to a dear friend of mine the other day that works in the marketing field for a large healthcare corporation. And she's actually a nurse that stepped away into marketing. And she's just lovely. And she keeps these buildings full with people. And she sees the need to be able to help these people when they arrive in their new home with a WellCare program. But there is no such program. And guys, if you look at this, these facilities they have group classes. They have some fitness classes. They can give and provide some mobility. But guys, is that enough? We're seeing that it's not. We're seeing that this population needs something more. I worked in home health for about 7 years before I opened my clinic, and I was in charge of the outpatient Part B for 2 facilities. I saw this decline, post-PT and OT. It was not fun to watch this decline, nor was it fun to hear how sad families were to be able to see this decline. And these families did not have the skill to keep their parents strong and safe. And they relied on an assisted living center or an independent living center to do that. But guys, if you look at those facilities, they're not set up with the skills that we have to be able to keep these people strong. They need us. They need PTAs, PTs, OTs, and OTAs to do this. So, you know me. I took this on to bridge the gap between this aging, declining population and built a specialty certificate for this population to better help you provide care outside of physical therapy and occupational therapy. And I made this be able to align with your license. And it's now going to be this specialty certificate for all of you. I am now going to offer, and the first one is going to be the exercise prescription for the complex senior. Now, you asked and I listened, and behind the scenes in my Beckett clinic, I've been working hard on building a specialty certificate workshop for PTs, OTs, CODAs, and PTAs that don't want to do orthopedics, but they do want to provide a proven exercise program for the complex senior in these independent living and assisted living facilities. Guys, this program prepares you to offer services that will align with your license and help the complex senior that needs more than what Part A and Part B coverage offer them through physical therapy and occupational therapy. And I am taking applications for my first course. And this course will be 12 to 15 rehab professionals that are licensed either in the field of PT or occupational therapy. And it's going to provide you with an exercise prescription that allows you to master the care for the complex senior. Now, what if you could start your own business, work in an independent living or an assisted living center providing advanced wellness services that will help your residents maintain and improve their independence? We've been working with this population for a long time, guys, in the rehab capacity, and we've seen a multitude of seniors that could benefit from wellness programs. But until now, we didn't have a proven program that could benefit this population without risking our license. And guys, many of you, your PTs, your OTs, your PTAs, your OTAs, and you're struggling with burnout from rehab and insurance-based care restrictions, and you want to continue to help this population, but you don't have access to a proven program of stretching, mobility, and strengthening with good baseline measures that are all well care, especially when this population is discharged from physical therapy and occupational therapy. We don't know what we can do. We just know that we can help these people. So in this in-depth workshop, I am going to simplify the process from assessment to intervention and help you build programs that address the underlying deconditioning cycle efficiently and with newfound confidence. Now, simple and dynamic assessments that are going to save you time. There are tried and true methods for stretching and mobility and strength training for this population. They're going to help you determine when a person should be returned back to physical therapy and occupational therapy. Going to be exercise progressions and regressions that facilitate improved pain, mobility, and functional strength outside insurance-based care. Now, this 2-day workshop was designed for PTs, PTAs, OTs, and OTAs that are currently licensed and that wish to work in senior well care. Now, here are some of the things that you're going to learn at this new workshop. Mastering well care assessment, post-PT OT for the complex senior. Mastering well care assessment for that client that does not need PT or OT, that's just entering into that facility to get a baseline measure. Full body baseline measures, well care for the complex senior outside therapy, full body exercise programming for the complex senior client, how to align your care with your state license, your documentation requirements, your professional liability requirements, insurance and legal requirements, how to refer and when to refer back care to your physical therapist and occupational therapist for that Part B and Part A care, and how to maintain baseline measures so that you know when you need to refer out. Mastering well care reconditioning long-term programming for the complex senior. And guys, in this first course, I'm not going to be teaching stretching and mobility. It is just going to be exercise programming for this complex senior. And I'm taking pre-sales for this new specialty workshop right now. To qualify for attending this specialty workshop, you must hold an active PT, PTA, OT, or OTA license, and I am taking 12 to 15 people for this first workshop. If you want to be considered to be one of the first rehab professional to offer this care and you're ready to sign up for this new workshop, then click the link below to schedule a call with me, and I will discuss what this workshop is about and see if you're qualified to be one of the first therapists to attend this workshop. Guys, I'm going to put this link below. If you have any questions, then please feel free to list them in the comments. If you're ready to be one of those 12 to 15 people that I select for this workshop, I'm looking at holding it in the summer, and there will be teachings not in this course, but available to purchase for sales, marketing, and business when you're at that course. So go ahead and sign up for a discovery call. I'm going to take the first 12 to 15 people for this course, and then we will be able to roll it out nationwide for more people after this first course. So guys, go ahead and sign up for a call today. I can't wait to hear from you.